Okay, so this video I'm going to show you how I waterproof my Akubra rabbit felt hats. I have two to demonstrate today. One is a Cooper Petty and the other is a Riverina. Now I've had the Cooper Petty for quite a long time, but I waterproofed it going on 2 years ago. And I use this. This is Olympic Maximum Stain and Sealant. This is for wood decks. Back when I researched it, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. I could buy the Scotch Guard. I've never been happy with that, the spray-on application. But I got to reading this here. So it does provide waterproofing protection. It's fade resistant, so that's UV protection right there. And also it adds mold and mildew resistance. And the application times there, 6 years on decks, so that will be every day each year, exposed to the elements. So, and this is a water-based formula. So you stir it and you apply it. So I went ahead and did that. And I was very happy with the result. So I just got a Riverina, and I'm very happy with that as well. I coated that last week, and it seems to be exactly what I need. So let's go ahead and get to the water test on both of these so we can see how they hold up. I'm going to place the Riverina on top of this container so it doesn't hit the ground there. Then I'm just going to use a hose here. It's like a heavy rainfall type pattern, and just go to town. And I'm going to let it do this here for probably a couple of minutes here. Okay, so I've been going for 5 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and stop this and get the other hat down there. And let me go ahead and pick this up and see how she did on the interior. The inside was getting some backsplash from the concrete. Had I held that higher, it would have been fine, but there's absolutely no penetration of water on the inside where my head sits. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang this up and just allow it to dry. So that's what she looks like right there. Okay, with this, I'm going to go ahead and elevate that above the concrete so it doesn't get any backsplash up on the underside of the brim. And I'm going to go ahead and set her down here, or she shouldn't get that much. And get the hose ready. And let's go for some rainfall. Okay, and again, I'm going to go ahead and let this go for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and lift her up and check the underside. And pick her up here from the bottom. And, oh, she did quite well. She's nice and dry. Got some back splatter right there of water, but nice and dry beneath. And there's absolutely no water in the lining there. So here's the top. And I'm going to go ahead and set her down and let her dry up. Okay, so I just went ahead and set this on my head here. And it's not really wet. It's damp, but it's not wet. And I've had a felt untreated, and it seems to retain a lot more moisture. So I'm not going to put this in the sun. I'm going to take it indoors and set it upside down and just allow it to dry. Again, I do not recommend this for anyone. And the reason for that is quite simply, this is not recommended by the manufacturer, obviously. So, and everybody has got their own passions or love for a Akubra. So if you do this, be prepared for the color to change. Mine darkened just a little bit. And of course, it's got a little stain element inside the sealant. So I love the fact that it is a water-based sealant. and I should never have to reapply again. I've had this coated this way for about 1.5 years, and I just got the Riverina and coated that this week. So hope you enjoyed the video. I believe this is useful if you are in a situation where you expect it to be damp for a prolonged period of time. Okay, that's how you would benefit out of this. But if it's just a short rainfall, yeah, you probably wouldn't have to do this. These are waterproofed at the factory when they make these, but rabbit fur inherently is not a waterproof or water resistant type fur. So if you've had one of these and you use it for a long time, I got this in 2003. So I've had this for 20 years. And I don't wear it all the time, but it's held up quite well. And after time, you will need to waterproof these things. So the wife is calling. This is the Cold War Sailor out.